Good morning. Today is Sunday.
Hello guys, good morning. Happy Sunday to you all. Well, it's another one coming from inside of my kitchen. I am making Mora de guandule, which is a special Cuban or Spanish dish. It's basic.
Dominican.
Alright, Dominican dish. So it basically
You
includes.
cooking for Cuban or cooking for me?
See what I have to go through every day. So it's a Dominican dish. All Latina eats this dish, okay? So these are my ingredients that I will be using for this dish. First and foremost, I have my onion, bell pepper, and tomato already sliced or already chopped up, ready to go in the pot. That is one of the ingredients. Another one is my tomato paste. The other one is my green gungo peas or pigeon peas. I'll be using chicken seasoning cube, and I'll also be using the onion and garlic cube to give the pot a bit of flavor, and oil, because so we have to fry up the condiments here, and also I'll be using some black pepper. Alright, so first and foremost, let's go ahead and put some oil in the pot. So I'm going to start by pouring a little oil in the pot. It's already preheated. Then alright, so after that I pour the oil in the pot. Now I'm going to add my ingredients, which is my onion and my sweet pepper and my tomato. Turn down the stove a bit. Alright, so I'm going to give it a stir. We're going to allow this to fry a bit. So we're going to allow this to fry where basically all the ingredients will begin to sweat. That's what we want. So I'm going to allow it there for a couple of minutes. To save at least 1 minute. So it's just gonna be there and it will be fine. So guys, once the condiments finish sweating, as you can see, they're all like broken down. What we're going to do is that we are going to add our gungo peas. We're going to add our gungo peas. I like to add my gungo. I already said I will be using a canned gungo. It came in water, so what I'm going to do is add everything to it. And I'm going to stir it in with the water and everything. And then what we are going to do is that we are going to add what my husband would call it is sopita. What I would call it is actually,
Yes, in my from is sopita.
alright, so we're going to add that to the mix. I'm actually adding 2 cubes of each, so I'm adding the garlic and the onion mix. And I'm also going to be adding the chicken sopita as well. Let's go ahead and have it mashed out in the mix.
No, it's okay, one. No putting more.
Oh no. So I'm going to stir this in, and I'm going to add the chicken. My husband seems to say that he knows a whole lot more than me because I'm a cook. And
No
he
putting
we agreed on this before, so let's go ahead and mix those in. So I added 2 tubes of garlic and powder cube, and I went ahead to add, okay. Alright, so after I'm going to allow it to come to a boil, but first I'm going to add a bit of black pepper.
Mama.
Okay, so I'm going to allow this to come to a boil. So after I add my black pepper, I allow it to come to a boil. Then what I'm going to add is my tomato paste. I'm going to add an ample amount, and what I'm going to do is mix it in, because this is the ingredients that gives it the orange color. If it's not truly mixed in, then just leave it there. The heat will take care of everything. And also what I'm going to add is my oregano. I actually almost forgot the oregano. It gives it a very good flavor. So I'm going to add a little bit of oregano to my pot. And then I'm going to mix it in. Oh, if you could smell this right now. Alright, so once it's mixed in, normally when I'm cooking rice, if I'm cooking 2 cups of rice, then it's 2 cups of water. So for every cup of rice that I'm cooking, I add a similar amount of water. Alright, so let's go ahead and have that done. So I'll be cooking 2. So we're going to add in my water, 1 cup. No, another cup. So that's 2 cups of water for 2 cups of rice. You see that color that it has? It has to have that nice orange looking color, because that's the color that we want the rice to have. So once we're going to leave that, let it come to a boil. So I'm going to go ahead and cover my pot so that the rice would come to a boil, and then we're going to add our rice. Okay guys, so now that my pot has come to a boil, what I'm going to do is go ahead and add my white rice. What I did was go ahead and have my rice wash 3 times. So now I'm going to add my 2 cups of rice. Okay. Now that we added our rice, what we're going to do is stir all our ingredients into the rice, so that when it is done, all that nice flavor will be inside. Okay. Alright, see that we're done stirring in. What we're going to do is cover our pot. We're going to allow it to steam for approximately 15 to 20 minutes, and then we're going to turn the heat down. Alright, so allow it to steam. We'll be back in the next 15 minutes. Alright, so after we allow it to come to the 15 minutes, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to store my rice. I would say fluff my rice so that everything will be mixed in. It's a bit hot. So then we are going to turn the stove really low. Really low. And then we're going to cover the pot and allow it to fully steam. Alright. So after we allow it to steam for approximately 10 minutes, this is the end look. All fluffy and nice. And allow it to fully dry. There's a bit of water in there just to steam. So I'm going to allow it to dry for at least the next 3 minutes. And then I guess we're good to go. Smelling good already. I can only imagine how it tastes. And what you can do, guys, there are a couple of ingredients that are missing, like basil and also olives. You can use olives in there as well, because that's part of the ingredient. Because I don't really like olives, I didn't put any in it. Olives are a bit salty and I don't like olives, so I didn't put any olives in. I just use my ingredients. I use my substitute. I'm not really substitute, I use what I would normally eat. So things that I don't eat, I didn't put it in there, but it's looking good so far. And as you can see, the stove is really low and the rice is looking delicious. Very delicious. Right? You can see. Alright, so we're going to cover it another time and then we're good to go. And then the next part is coming up. We're going to put it in our dish and you're going to see the outcome of what this beautiful Mora de Guandule really looks like. Okay, so go ahead and cover the pot. Well, guys, now our rice is fully done. We just finished last touch, so I share some in a plate, well, with the rice, but I did not put anything next to it, just because you can eat this rice with fish, chicken, pork, whatever it is that you guys want to try it with. Looking very beautiful, and it's going to be tasting well beautiful too. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy this. Remember, I said you can actually, if you want to try this, I gave you guys all the ingredients. You can try it at home. Take your time. It's not really that hard. And then enjoy. Thanks again for joining us in Nani in la Cocina. Bye-bye.